Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be the lead main solo from I'll Be There For You by Bon Jovi. It's a classic guitar solo. I'm going to break it down note by note, teach you it, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press that notification bell, leave me some comments in the comment section, including what songs or what solos I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and the whole song. So I've done a separate video on the rest of the song, so you can check that out. But I'll put the tabs for the whole song on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, the first line sounds like this. 3, 4, rest. Okay, so we can start off first finger on the B7, third finger on G9. Play both strings and we're just going to bend the G9 upper tone. And then we're going to do that same hit again, but a short one, so we've got rest. We then go to a D9, a G7, back to D9, then D7. So the first bar slowly goes rest. Into bar 50, and we've got... So we can do that same bend on the G9 with the first finger on B7. We then go, which is G9, pulls off to G7, and then hit a D9, so that's fast. And then back to a G7, and then a G9. So you got... And then to finish that bar off we go, which is A7, hammers onto A9, and then D7 twice. So that bar 50 goes rest. So the first two bars slowly go 3, 4, rest. Into bar 51, and we're going to play a G7, jump up to A7, hammer on to A9, and then two D7s. So you got... It does that twice, so you got... It then plays G7, and then G9 pulls off to G7. So bar 51. Okay, so the whole line slowly. Here we go. 3, 4, rest. And the whole line up to speed. 3, 4, rest. On to the next line, and we've got this. Okay, so the first bar of that line, bar 52, goes... So you've got G9, bending upper tone, then put your first finger flat across E7 and B7, and you're going to play it twice. So you got... We then play a B10, bending up a tone, add a bit of vibrato if you can, and then hit another hit on it, but hit E7 at the same time. So it goes... So from the beginning of that bar. It then plays a B10, bend it up and down, B7, and then a G9, bending up a tone, but make it really short. So nice staccato note. Then G7, D9, and then D7. Bar 52 slowly then goes. Into bar 53, and we've got these octaves going. So to play that, it's all octaves. We're going to start with the first finger on A7, little finger on G9. So wherever your first finger is, I'll just tell you where your first finger is, and then you're going to use your little finger or the third finger, whichever you prefer. It's going to be up 2 frets on the G string, okay? So the first bit goes 7, slides up to 9, back down to 7, and then down to 5. So slowly it goes. So your first finger is up 2 frets on the G string. We then do an extra hit on that, and then does 7, slides to 9, back to 7, and then you slide up to 10. So slowly from the beginning of that bar. We then hit the 10, slide down 1 fret to 9, and then 9, slide down to 7. So that bar. And the next bar, bar 54, is exactly the same. Okay, so the whole line slowly, you've got this. And up to speed. On to the next line, and we've got this. Okay, this bit's tricky. It's just kind of blasting through a load of notes. The first hit, you just play E3 and then get the finger to touch the A string, because you're also going to play the D, G, and the B strings. Don't hit it too loud, just nice and soft. We then go A9 and D9. So you got, and then this next phrase goes. It's all kind of blasted through like fast. So it plays a B10, bend it up, and then E7, B10 pulls off to B7. So you got, and then a G9, pre-bend up, pull it. Bring it back down to the normal 9, and then play 7, and then D9, G9, D9, and then G7. And I'd probably do a pull off from that, the bend on the 9, pulling off to the 7 there. Okay, so that phrase from the B10 bending up goes. So that bar will go, or slowly. And then this last kind of 2 bars, but last bar goes. So this is a tricky part to play. We're going to pre-bend a G9, bring it back down, pull off to the 7, and then D9 pulls off to D7, A9, and then back to a D7. So, but it blasts really fast. So slowly. But you just got to get through that as fast as you can. There's a little. It's not. It's kind of a semi-quaver after the beat as well. It goes. It does it twice, so slowly. It then plays, which is a G9 bending up, B7, B10, and then bend up B10. So, and then this last phrase, which is G9, pulls off to G7, then G9, bend up and down, like kind of semitone, pull off again to the 7, hit a D9, and then a G9 in the next bar just to finish. That's that last phrase. Okay, so the whole line slowly will go. And up to speed. Pretty tricky, that line. And that's the whole solo. So let's try playing the whole thing. Let's do it nice and slowly. Here we go. 3, 4, 1. And up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. So there you have it. That's the guitar solo from I'll Be There For You by Bon Jovi. Hopefully you've enjoyed this guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications button, and I do love to hear from you. So please leave me a comment in the comment section. Even if it's just to say hi, it helps the video get some more views. But I'd love to know where in the world you're watching this from. I'd love to know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, and you want the tabs for this and the whole song, because I've tabbed out the whole song, then I'll put it on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.